Hey everybody, Elena Campbell here with Sprout Bake, saying hello on this Sunday night again at 7 o'clock. Like I told you the last couple of weeks, we're going to be doing a Facebook Live every Sunday night during the stay home, stay safe order that we're all under, trying to beat this COVID-19. So big shout out to everybody there for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. So last week, I talked to you about why the name of our company is Sprout Bake. So that's because we use sprouted ingredients in our product. And I talked a little bit about why that's important. We use sprouted gluten-free oat flour and sprouted almond butter. And I explained that it doesn't mean that you're actually sprouting the nut, the seed, or the grain till a little green shoot comes out and a plant starts to grow. You're simply soaking that nut, seed, or grain overnight in water with a little bit of acid, so lemon juice or vinegar, and the next day you're going to dry it, drain it and dry it, and then you're going to grind it into flour or into almond butter or any other type of product that you might make with it. And I talked about the reason that that's really important. So it's important for a couple of different reasons. One is the fact that it breaks down that outer coating on the outside of the seed. It has a protective coating on it. And that protective coating is difficult for our bodies to digest. Back in ancient times, biblical times, all the way back to Egyptian times, people have always in the past soaked their grains, nuts, and seeds before they consume them. And it's a practice that we got away from in our modern industrialized food world that we live in today. So in order to save time, we don't do that anymore. So not only does it break down that outer coating that's on the seed that's hard for us to digest, but it also makes available to us many, many great things, such as vitamin C, carotene, and vitamin B's. Makes all of those things much more available for our body to utilize after you have soaked it. So I wanted to show you though this week how you can make a little sprouted green plant grow in your own kitchen that you can consume that's healthy for you. And I've got a couple of shout outs. Very excited to see Lisa Jensda is on the line here watching. Thank you so much, Lisa from Freedom Kitchen. And Greg Dombrowski and Aaron Dombrowski are both watching from their living room. Thank you very much. I have an exciting announcement at the end that you're going to hear about that Aaron was very involved in. My dear friend Kim Urbanowski, the Urban Gourmet, is on. And for those of you watching, you'll have to take a look at our upcoming schedule, because I'm going to be having Kim Urbanowski join me in one of these. She is a fabulous chef, and I'm going to have her teach us some things. So really excited that you guys are all watching. Thanks. I'm getting a lot of hearts and a lot of little like signs going across my screen, so I appreciate it. So what I wanted to show you tonight was how you can make this. Can you see these wonderful little green sprouts in here? So, and I know my words are backwards. This is alfalfa. I've got alfalfa going. I've got garbanzo, mung, and lentils going in this jar. And I've got lentils, mung, adzuki, and green pea going in this jar. So this is super easy to do. It couldn't be easier. So all you need are a few regular household kitchen items. First thing, a mason jar, just like this, very easy. Everybody's got one of these. You of course do need some seeds that you want to sprout. I get my seeds, and I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget, from the sproutpeople.com, and I'm not a representative of theirs, and I don't make a commission on this or anything. Their website is so amazing. You can order all these seeds from there, and they have step-by-step directions on there as well, on their site, exactly how to do it. But I'm going to show you here tonight. Oh, and John Dombrowski's watching. Hi, John. John's going to come work at my ice cream shop when he's old enough, because he's going to be an awesome flavor consultant and serve ice cream. So thanks for watching, John. So I'm going to open these seeds up. The first thing that you have to do is you have to not drop the seeds on the floor like I just did. But the first thing that you have to do is you have to soak them in a lot of water for about 8 to 12 hours. So I put them in my jar, and then you're going to fill this jar up with water. You cannot put too much water on them. You're going to soak them for 8 to 12 hours in the water, because that's going to soften that outer shell that's on the seeds so that they can begin to sprout. So you soak them for 8 to 12 hours. Then you're going to totally drain all of that water off of them. And then you'll see what I've got here. I'm going to try and hold this up so you can see it. I have this it's a little dish drainer, okay, that I keep my jars on. And I've got, on the top, you'll notice, I have a special little lid on here that has holes in it. Okay, you can buy these online. The website I told you about, sproutpeople.com, they sell them. You can also just use cheesecloth or a little piece of window screen, or even, remember when we used to do, not needlepoint, but what was that called with the plastic? I can't remember what it was called, but anyways, you can even put a piece of that on there, but you need to have holes in the top of the jar. All right, so you're going to drain. So like I said, you soaked these for 8 to 12 hours in water. Then you're going to completely drain them off. And then you're going to put them on something like this. You want them to be tilted so that they continue to drain. Okay, we don't want them sitting in water anymore. All right, so you're going to put them on there and you're going to let them drain. And then 2 to 3 times every day, you're going to rinse them. So this is really important because it's going to keep them fresh and keep mold from growing on them as they're beginning to grow. So you're going to fill the whole thing up. I just put this right under my faucet. I fill this whole thing up with water, and then I kind of cover the top with my hand like this, and I shake it really good. You want to shake it really, really good with that water in there, because that's going to help aerate and get some oxygen in there, and then it's also going to make sure that it's all getting rinsed really, really well. Then you're going to drain all that water out, and you're going to really, I really drain it out. I really shake it so that I get all that water drained out of the jar. And then I put it on my handy dandy holder here so that it can continue to drain. So I do that 2 to 3 times a day. And it's going to take about these I started 3 days ago. So it took me about 3 to 4 days to get this going like this. And I'm going to open this up. And I'll show, oh my gosh, it's packed. It's packed to the top. Oh, we got Patty Gilmore, my neighbor's watching. Oh, and my sister-in-laws are watching, Joanne and Chris. Thank you so much. We had our first Zoom family party the other night, and it was so much fun. We're going to do one every single week. But look at this. I have these awesome this jar is just packed with these awesome little healthy sprouts. And these are really good. Actually lightly steamed, and you do want to lightly cook them because it's going to make it much better for you to digest what's in them. Cattle, this is interesting, you may not know this, I know this because I grew up on a dairy farm, but cattle will not eat a little tiny sprout that's coming out of the ground, because there is an enzyme on there, I guess, that would make their stomach upset. And the reason for that is because you actually want that plant to grow taller in the natural cycle of life, right, and bigger, so that it can provide more food for the cattle or a person. And so cattle won't eat a little tiny sprout coming out of the ground. They will wait until it gets, taller before they eat it. and that's why that is. And so that would also kind of make our stomach upset as well. So it's really good to take your sprouts and lightly steam them, or you can put them in soups or stews or bread, Ezekiel bread. A lot of people know what Ezekiel bread is. They put sprouts in there so it gets baked into the bread, and it's really healthy for you. So anyway, that's a little bit about sprouting, how you can take these little seeds, soak them in water, and a couple times a day rinse them, drain them, and in 3 or 4 days you're going to have some amazing sprouts that you can eat. And it's a really fun project for kids. And now that the kids are all home, what a fun project that you can do with them. You can order the seeds online. It's not expensive. Mason jar, simple, easy. So fun little thing. So I have something really fun that I wanted to share with you that I'm super excited about. Sharon McClanagan's on. Hi, Sharon. Thanks for jumping on. Sharon was so gracious. I have to tell you, we were at the shop making our frozen batter, and she stopped by and brought us some Starbucks and a pizza from Urban Air, which was really nice. It was something we really appreciated because we've been working really hard on our business and trying to keep things going. But I have a really exciting announcement that I want to share with you. So I got a call from the Lake Orion Police Department. They wanted to do something special for kids in our community who have birthdays during this stay home, stay safe time that we're in. They've had birthday parties canceled, right? They probably had parties booked at Urban Air or at, I don't know, a restaurant or something. They were going to get together with their friends, or their parents were going to have all their friends over and have a party, and they can't do that now. And what a big disappointment for kids, right, to have their birthday party canceled. So the Lake Orion Police wanted to do something nice for them, and they asked us if they said they kind of offered to buy them, and but they asked us if we would donate gift certificates for kids who had birthdays, so that when this was over and Cookies and Cream, our ice cream shop that we own downtown, was back open again, they could bring a gift certificate in and get a free birthday sundae. And I said, oh my gosh, of course we'll do this, and we'll donate them. I'm more than happy to donate gift certificates for kids who are having birthdays. And so we have 92 kids on the list that we are sending. And of course, you know me, I'm a little creative, and so I had to go a little further. I made a scavenger hunt for the kids. So we have, and I know it's backwards, you can't see it very good, but so we put together this cute little scavenger hunt with all the clues and everything. And the child goes through the scavenger hunt in their home. And at the end, they will have all the pieces that they will tape together to make this gift certificate for a free cookie sundae at Cookies and Cream. Well, our amazing friends from Kids Gala, which Aaron Dombrowski is on the board of directors, and I'm going to cry. Kim Britt is on the board of directors, matched what we are contributing, and gifted for every child also a container of our frozen batter. So they're also going to get our double chocolate frozen batter so they can make cupcakes at home for their party. So we're really excited about. And then my accountant and dear friend Pam O'Melian from API Consulting heard about it, and she donated. And her husband's company, Brian O'Melian's company, the Gas Guys Plumbing, also donated as well. So we are so excited that we can help these kids who've had their birthday parties canceled get a treat and something that they can look forward to when all of this is hopefully over in the near future. David McKnight from Kids Gala, he's the president, is watching. Thank you, David. I appreciate it. We've met a couple of times, and it's David's foundation. He started Kids Gala. And just an amazing individual, so much that he does to give back. And this, I just wanted to show you, this is from the White Party last year. That is their #1 huge fundraiser that they put together to raise all this money so that they can do parties for kids who have been through some type of a tragedy or have cancer or something like that. And so when they heard about what we were doing, it was really exciting that they donated a significant amount of money so that we can do this for all the kids. So we are so excited about that. And I just wanted to give one last shout out, or one last, I'm losing my notes, shout out. If you have a child who has a birthday between March 16th and April 30th, private message us here on this Facebook page, on the Sprout Bake Facebook page, and we will mail you, we will email you, I should say, this scavenger hunt, and you will also get a gift certificate for your child for a free cookie sundae. So we just wanted to do something to help kids out and brighten their day. And thank you so much to everybody, Kids Gala, Aaron, Kim, David, everybody on the board. I know I'm missing other people on the board. You have just such a fabulous organization that you've created, and we're so happy to be part of it, and we're so happy to bring some joy to kids during this difficult time. So if you have any questions about anything I talked about tonight, leave a comment, private message us on the Sprout Bake page, and I'm going to sign off, and look for us next Sunday night at 7 o'clock again, where we'll have some more awesome ideas for you during this stay home, stay safe time. All right, see you guys.